What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for another Sunday night of shenanigans. And I got to tell you, we've had a day. We had an awesome fish day for a change. It was great. Started the day off with Miss Sue being at our doorsteps at 9:45 this morning to head on down to the Eugene Willamette Valley Aquarium Society meeting. So we had a blast with that. And anyway, we got down there and we had an hour to kill, hour and a half to kill. So we went to our Spanish place Mexican joint we always go to when we're down there. And then we got to go to Pisces Aquaria, which was the bomb. Absolutely love that place. I shot like 4 or 5 short videos showing you guys the tanks from there. They're just phenomenal. I mean, just blow your mind, amazing. And then Danny got some wood. Did you put the wood where they can see it?
I have wood here.
Ghost wood.
It's all twisty and gnarly, and it's really cool. And then I got this piece as well. So it's really got a lot of character. And I think it's super cool.
What's up, Gary? Good to see you, man. So anyway, we got to stop by there. I did some nice video from in there. And then we went to the meeting. It was a great meeting. I brought a bunch of stuff to sell, and it all sold very well. So I was shocked by that. That was nice. And then we got to see Sage and George and Erica Booth and Renee and Byron and River. We got to see a lot of the folks that aren't usually been there lately. We're all there, so it was good to see all of our old crew back.
Yeah.
From there, we went to the PNW Beta. Is that correct?
Yeah. In Corvallis.
We got down to see her store, but you know what, guys? I was so geek mode while I was in there, I forgot to shoot the store, which I'll do that another time. Plus, Loretta wasn't there, and I didn't want to shoot the store without her permission. So,
yeah.
But that store's neat too. So I'm kind of jelly of the Corvallis Eugene area. They got a lot cooler stores than we got up here.
Yeah, and I got some cacao pods at the Northwest Beta, and I got another pod that I already put into a tank, one of these tanks. So
What's
I like
up, Gary? What's
to
up,
add
Uncle
these.
Smiley? What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Yeah, I love adding these little botanicals because they add interest to these enclosures. And if you wanted to use these in a fish tank, it would add tannins to the fish tank and give the little fish something to go in and pick on and stuff. So these are like super cool. I love these things. So I was excited to be able to get there. I was looking for some more of the ram's horns, and I can't find the ram's horns in really many places. And I wish I could order them for myself. I have a business license. I would like to order some in, but I don't know where to order these things from. So if anybody knows where I can order these type of pods and botanicals from, please let me know. I would love to get more in. But I think I'll use these 2 pieces of wood in the last enclosure that I have left to build. That'll go right here where all these plants are right now. So, and a lot of those plants will be going in.
Good to see you. Monster Fish Gal, welcome. Greg, the guppy guy. What's up, brother? Yeah, we had a great day, man. It was awesome. Cinnamon, what's going on, Cinnamon girl?
Hove Aquatics, anything new? Yes, we just went through all the new stuff.
Well, exciting news, guys, is what you see sitting right behind me here. That is a painted 55. We finally are starting to set tanks. So we got this one painted blue. And then I'm not going to go upstairs and get them, but I ordered 30 of the kits to where it makes it so you can really get bubbles out of
They're lift tubes.
these sponge filters of Corey. So I got all those upgrade kits. I'm going to be adding to them all. So I'm really excited. Cannot wait to get this done. Finally, we're seeing daylight where I can finally know all next week what I'll be doing is setting and pulling fish all week. And I hope if all goes well, I'm not making a commitment, but my goal is to hopefully have it done by next Sunday and hopefully be streaming from my new fish room back there Sunday is what I'm hoping. So I'm really excited. I'm going to do it right when we're putting it together. Going to go bare bottom with all these plecos. I'm tired of dealing with the tanks that have to sand with the plecos. It's just a mess. So as I'm converting them all, they're all getting bare bottom, and I'm going to do it all the same way. I like the caves all in the middle with some wood stacked on them and some rocks on each side and some more wood and then some Anubias and all kinds of good stuff. And they're not going to be great show tanks to look at, but they're going to be very functional for what I need them for, and that's breeding these plecos.
Yeah.
But we've been having a lot of good action finally. We're starting to get a bunch of fish breeding again. I've got fresh super whites, fresh longfin albinos, and the super reds are breeding like crazy again. And then we've got 397s, fresh leopard frogs, and I'm pretty sure that the RV lines are on eggs again. And then of course we got a tank full of baby king tigers again. So it's been nice.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping that
going
the
crazy.
transition that we're going to be doing, the L82s are going to end up in a 75, and I'm going to get them dialed in correctly, and I hope to have them breeding by the end of this year. I've got 3 or 4 species left to breed out of my plecos, and I hope to have them all going by the end of the year. And I think I have a pretty good shot, especially with the 181s and the 519s. They've been pretending to cave up quite a few times already. So that's usually how it starts. And then one day I go and I turn on a light and Danny hears, Danny!
He's not lying.
97. And those are because the sentimental value of those are the ones that Maria Z gave me with the intent of me breeding them, and I finally got them breeding. So didn't want to let her down.
Oh, nice. Hope Dequata says, I got a line of electric blue Acaras. I'm trying to breed tinfoil into all of their fans with orange fringe on. All wish me luck. Nice. Danny.
What's up, George? Aqua Balls, good to see you.
Oh, she's Cinnamon Girl says, Danny, I just got another crested baby this time. How do you tell male from female? The males have a ring of pores, but if it's really small, the pores might not be developed. But the males always get the pores right in front of the vent along their thighs.
And don't
Also,
be teasing us, Cinnamon Girl. You got to tell us what kind of cresty is it?
And also, too, the males, as they get older, will get a nice big set of cojones.
Now, I will tell everybody in this stream right now, if you have addictive personalities like I highly recommend not getting into reptiles. Because they are equally, if not more, addictive than fish. Because these little guys you can actually put on your finger and they'll stare at you.
And melt your heart.
Yes, they do. I had little Trini out before we went down south this morning. He sat out with me for about 15 minutes hanging out. That is the chillest cresty we have. He doesn't even attempt to jump. He'll sit right here on your finger, look at you as much as you're looking at him. It's like he's saying, oh, it's nice to see you. And then there's the other spectrum. I pulled out one of our fresh little cresties we just got, one of the little baby cresties. Man, I'll tell you what, he was too much.
Overtly overstocked Oscar, who's been a member for 34 months. It's too late. Addiction in full force.
Good to see you, June.
So Seville Steve
Hey,
says,
look at there. There's Miss Moonstone. Kimberly Koopman. What's going on? You changed your name on here now.
well, they all YouTube changed it to this type. They can change it back differently. But Seville Steve said he spawned a new group of red cheek crobias and
Oh, that's
humpback
the
cichlids.
humpheads. Those
Yes.
are cool.
Still working on the glass cats too. Nice.
I love
That is
the
so
humphead.
cool.
That's a cool fish, Steve.
She says I have.
She says, I know, right? I'm so tech retarded.
Who said that?
Kim
Oh.
Moonstone, I call her. But
Cinnamon Girl says, yeah, I have a dark gray with cream male adult. The new one is orange with cream crest.
oh,
So pretty.
yep.
I think they call
We
those
got- I'm
creamsicles.
trying to think what we've got for them now. We've got Lily White. We've got a Phantom, Red Phantom. And
Yep.
then we've got, is it 2 or 3 cappuccinos?
Well, kind of
2
too.
cappuccinos. And what is
One
the
there.
orange one? What do we call that one? The one I
Orange.
had out this morning that was hanging out with me. And
That's
really,
that was the cappuccino.
then what's
maybe.
the other one?
That one's a cappuccino. Got 2 caps. This one here is
Well,
cap.
Detrini, what is, no, Detrini is not a cap. That's right.
Detrini is a empty back full pen. Yeah.
No, I have no ambition to go on salt. Danny and I wore that out when we were in Hawaii. Some about a 3-foot moray eel latching onto you on Super Bowl Sunday tells you that it's probably time to move on from saltwater. It took us a good 5 to 10 minutes to get that bastard off me. Those things latch on you, they latch.
I think salt tanks are great, but to be safest, bigger is better. And that would be a lot of money. And it's just kind of not really where Ken and I want to fly with the hobby. The other thing that I don't like doing is scraping salt. And you get that salt buildup on your tanks. And I don't know.
That's why Steve, you said I can't deny my love for color. Well, you started off the right way. I mean, if you don't want to go salt, the best way to go is African cichlids, and that they have
And
equally
biscuits.
as much color, in my opinion. As matter of fact, I'm really missing not having a full fledged. Well, I've got a couple. I've got a full fledged couple tang tanks, and then my Frontosa tank. But I do want to get a Malawi hop, predator hop, and some peacocks again. Only this time I'm going to be smart. I'm getting all males, so I don't have to worry about babies.
So, Cinnamon Girl. Well, ferns are fabulous. Climbing plants like Microvia and
Creeping Jenny.
yeah, and Camilla.
Then what are the ones they like to go? The frogs have that they go down into. What are those things?
Oh, bromeliad. Yep,
Oh
bromeliad.
shit! I'm learning these plants faster than the aquarium plants.
And I've got Shufflera trees. I've got pothos is fabulous. So I like to mix it up. I like
Gary
that
says
brown
he goes,
color.
I'm thinking about a chameleon one day. I'm telling you, Gary, that little guy has taken my soul. I
Oops.
love that animal.
He's right. You can see him. He's turquoise. He's really bright turquoise right there on the other
What's
side of
funny
that.
about him is he now sees me or Danny and he goes nuts and he wants to come out. He reaches for us now to come out all the time.
Yeah. He's like not afraid of my hand anymore. So Hope Hove Aquatic says, got my old albino Senegal and my Del Heisey doing planning on doing a double dragon tank with a stingray of some sort. I don't know, a little over the top, but sounds like fun to me, you know?
She had hanging pothos and they destroyed it.
Really?
Now, Susan, you don't have these both in the same tank, do you? That could become a problem for you down the road once they get to breeding size.
Kimberly says, chameleons are so cool. They are, but they are probably twice the amount of attention as all the other lizards combined. They need to be misted down, or need to be able to mist things because they only drink from moving water or water that's moving like off the leaves of the plants. Really, I do have a water dish in there in case he chooses to use it, but I don't know. I've never seen him use it.
Never going to happen, Kim. We have no ambitions of snakes.
So Cinnamon Girl says, no, I had a gargoyle that passed with him. They came to me together. Oh. I never have heard whether that would be something acceptable. Usually the gargoyle is like a little bit lower level in the tank than Kresties, but my little garg dude right here, he's all over in there. When I come in here at night, he's on top of this wood that's in there, and he's all over.
No, we just don't want snakes. We got a couple of our kids that hate them, Kim. That's why we'll never have one. Not to mention, I don't want any animals where I got to feed mammals to keep them alive. No thanks. I'm not dealing with rats. I'm not dealing with baby bunnies and those, whatever they call them. What are those things? They call them
pinkies.
What are those little red things they feed them? And there's a name for them.
Pinkies.
Pinkies. Yeah, pinkies. I ain't feeding no poor little embryo to it.
It's baby mice. Kira says, okay, fine. Bearded dragons are wonderful pets. I just don't want one because it's a little bigger than what I want. I like the size of these little guys, and the biggest I have is the chameleon, and I think that's big enough for me.
George is talking about spiders, how he got his wife won a $3,500 tarantula.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, no spiders in our future either, I don't think.
He said, Hove Aquatic says, I got my Sturboy Corys to use a mop. Thought that was pretty cool this last week. That is cool. That's like super cool. Because then you can just take it out and put it in a hatching one.
We have a leopard gecko, Kim. Yes.
That
is Freya.
Freya. She's
the
brewmating
first
right
reptile
now.
in our collection.
Yeah, she's brewmating.
She's a sweetheart. That's probably one of my favorite in the whole house.
Sumor Guppy says, I'm afraid of spiders. Yeah, they're not my thing. I'm not really afraid of them. I just like them less than the reptiles. Kimberly says, Freya's a good name. Yeah, she was a little rescue. She came from the rescue, Pacific Northwest rescue people. So we got her from them, but she's brewmating it. I know this is normal, but it still worries me. So I'm always lifting up the piece of bark that she's under, and I'm always checking on her, and she's always blinking at me like, why are you disturbing me? Dee Dee's Fin then says, I don't like spiders or snakes. I always thought snakes were super cool when I was a kid. I was always catching garter snakes and everything like that. But Aquaball says, my wife, she's never going to hold it. She just likes watching them. I do the feeding. Yep. Ken doesn't want to feed the snakes. I don't mind the bugs. Feeding bugs. I can do that all day long. Have you ever been bitten by your Leo? Nope. They can be nasty. Not often, but sometimes. No, she's the sweetest thing in the whole world. She'll go and she'll just sit on Ken's shoulder and stuff like that and just watch
Which
him. He
one?
just looks at him. The Freya.
Oh yeah, she's never bit me. She loves me.
Dee Dee's Finda. So LFS has a beautiful cocoa worm, but I just can't. Can't, she says. I don't know what a cocoa worm is. What is a cocoa worm? Hang on. I gotta look this up. Cocoa worm. Huh. Wow. Is it a feather duster? Like saltwater? Are they saltwater or are they freshwater? It's saltwater. Yes. Okay. They're pretty. They're very pretty. The one I saw looked like a pink feather duster.
One of the things I want to do with the move is I want to get our mud skipper better set up. I want them probably somewhere where I can see them.
So Sumor Guppy says, my blue dream shrimp are swarming the spirulina stick I put in there. The one I got from while we were at the Valley Club meeting today. They love it. Ooh, Dee Dee, $80. Very pretty. Monster Fish Gal says, Dee Dee, now I have the song Spiders and Snakes in my head. So say Aquaball says, Cinnamon Girl, they're in my bedroom where we sleep. I have 11 tarantulas and one coming soon.
Oh, hell to the no.
They are not going to be, they get out of that cage. No.
There ain't no way I'll be sleeping with 11 tarantulas in my room. Ain't no
Well,
way.
if I woke up and one was on me, I'm afraid that I would hurt it by throwing, just reactionary, throwing it across the room. That would not be good.
What do you mean, maybe? I'm telling you right now, I feel something like that. I'm killing it.
I know.
Yes, Cinnamon Girl, we feed our Krusty's crickets.
Kimberly says
occasional mealworm.
We are not moving, Kim. She thought she heard you say move.
No, what I'm saying is we're moving a bunch of tanks. We're redoing the fish house, and it's going slower, but we're getting it. Starting with the first room we redid, it's the pleco room, so we're going to be moving all the plecos into that room, and that's creating space. Our goal by the time we're done is going to give Danny back her crafting room, so then she can start making caves, because we need caves. We're going to be getting the website a little bit more updated with all the new stuff. We're going to get better pictures. Shelby K, what's going on, girl? Good to see you.
Cinnamon Girl says, I'd sit there all night staring at them in horror terror. So, and Cinnamon Girl, I feed the Pangea brand of diet foods, same as for Pashy. But I also feed crickets all the time. My guys get crickets. And then some of my reptiles get
Mealworms,
mealworms and superworms
waxies.
and waxies, soldier flies, soldier fly larvae. I mix it up all over there. The only problem with the soldier fly larvae is somebody told me when they all came crusty and everything and they died off in the container, just throw the whole container into the plant in the chameleon cage. And then as they evolve, they'll evolve into flies. My poor chameleon had like 30 launch out all at one time. And there was like, I walked in and he's sitting with one on his head and he's looking at me like, really? What have you done?
Thanks, Shelby. She's been working hard on it.
Yes, it's fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, leopard gecko's quite a bit different. You should pull her out and show them her.
All right.
That's a good way to check on her anyway. Leopard geckos are actually easier than the crested geckos, in my opinion. They don't jump and act crazy as much as the cresties do. We've always liked them, Kim. It's just with the fish room, it was too much to have them and them, and then we decided to downsize quite a bit. My goal was to make less work for us, but Danny saw it otherwise, so she wanted. She's sleepy.
Yeah. This is her.
That's our Freya. That's my little girl. Up higher, hon. There you go.
There we go.
She's sleepy because she's been, what I'm noticing on her, her leg on this side, they all look really red and pink almost.
No, she's all really golden.
She cold?
So, yeah, she is. She's chilly. She's been in the cool, damp cave.
You can tell she's tired.
Yeah.
I put her back, I guess.
Baby girl.
Yeah, that one's probably one of my favorites in the whole house as far as animals. She's a sweet little animal. None of ours have ever, well, I take that back. I had one of them bite me when I was messing with their cage one time, Kim, but to the most part, I haven't had any issue with them biting. Our cresties don't seem to bite as much. We don't have that trouble. The only time they bite is when I put my big hands up to grab them. Then they'll occasionally, hey, I don't like that.
But. Thank you, Monster Fish Gal. She is beautiful. She's so sweet. She really is. That's as awful as she ever gets.
Does any of your geckos try to sell you insurance?
Not these. Some of my cresties are super jumpy and some of them are just super chill. The older they get,
got 3 leopard geckos given to her.
Wow.
He said Jesse from One More Fish is going to take them.
Oh, cool. Dee Dee, that's funny. She said, laugh out loud, Susan. They're probably too lazy to work. They get free food.
Yeah, free room and board and free food.
Yeah. They do. But it's been really super fun working on getting the new Pleco room up and done. I've got the 55 gallon sitting out on my reptile enclosure work table in the front room, which is going to hopefully be gone after the weekend. But that is the background's all painted and ready to go downstairs. So after the stream tonight, Ken and I will probably take that down. And then tomorrow he can start work on filling those 2 tanks.
Start getting my stuff set, get everything done, and I can start transferring fish.
Yeah, she was a rescue, and the only thing we had to agree to when we got her was don't breed her, and we're not planning to. She's a pet. She's like Ken's little baby, so she's not gonna get bred. But she's got quite the nice enclosure. I do need to get one side of it a little bit warmer than what it is, but I'll wait until she's done brood mating.
It's good to see you there, Kim.
Thank you.
Well,
thank
my
you.
dear, remember what I told you about Sam Darnold's worst nightmare?
Yeah. What about it?
Well, the Rams are winning 17-10 with a minute 40 left. So the Rams have always been Darnold.
Oh, yeah.
When he was over the Vikings, I mean, they destroyed them. So I think that's the worst scenario that could happen to old Darnold.
Well, it is what it is. He's going to have to overcome. What is Sling Blade? That's what I want to know. She's getting off to watch Sling Blade. All right. Sling Blade. It's a 1966 film. That's as old as I am. Oh, 1996. I'm like, what the heck? I'll have to check out and see what it's about. So do fun. So I'm excited about the fish, the Pleco room. We'll be working on that throughout the week. And then comes the part where we have to rip apart the other fish room, the other room down there, and get it.
Paint and do all that stuff and fill holes. And yeah. Then we figured out we got a problem with the foundation itself. And next year, when it's nice, Danny and I got to seal the whole outside of the foundation here because we're getting water coming in now.
Yep.
Which really makes me mad because I got brand new, beautiful baseboards that I put in that room. I should show that room now that it's done, huh? I haven't done that.
I thought you did.
Show you guys the room.
Yeah.
It really turned out. I love it.
Seville Steve, I would totally do a water dragon. I would totally do, but the ones I want, they're $2,000 a piece. And I can't afford that.
Stand getting ready to be set. I've got another stand in here for the other 55 or 255. But as you can see, we got the baseboards all down. And then we even got a brand new little light socket deals. The only thing left to do in here is we got to redo the shelf. We broke it when she was taking it down. So we got to redo that. But as you can see, though, and then of course we want to get some kind of drapes up here. It's one thing about our house, we've never really gotten into drapes. I mean, I'm sure my neighbors get great views occasionally.
Of what? Fish? Unless you're running around naked in the fish room, I don't think they're getting much of a show.
I do it occasionally. I
Monster Fish Gal says you weren't showing anything. And Dee Dee said, we can't see Kenny. Oh, hang on. You've got me single person on this thing, but you never
God. Sorry, guys. This is where we just started streaming or something.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
We
can't see anything, Kenny.
I'm setting up. And this is going to be dual 55 plus 2 more 40s there. 2 55s in the closet here. Then I'm going to have a total of 3 of these stands exactly the same all the way around. That's going to be all. So there'll be 14 tanks total in the Pleco room. And I'll probably move my stuff in here once it's done. But like I said, here's all the baseboards we did. And all this trim here is all new and repainted.
Yeah.
And then all the trim everywhere else. But yeah, I'm
It
getting
was
excited.
all brown. So
We
I
did
sanded
brown
it all.
floor, just painted the cement brown.
Yep. Just a
A
brown
little
floor.
gray, it's getting there. I can't wait. It's going to gradually, and I'll do little shorts as each section is getting, and then once I'm done, then I'll give you guys the full tour of this room. I'll do an actual video on it. But that's my goal. I'm going to start getting you guys more videos because that's what I built this channel on was videos. And I haven't been doing the full length as much as I used to, and I plan to get that. That's one of my 26 goals is to get back like I used to be and give you guys at least one video a week. I prefer 2 to 3, but my goal initially is at least one, and then shorts every day is my goal.
Bye, Aqua
Come
Balls.
on,
Have a
Heather,
good
like
night.
you don't know.
Huh?
It was Heather. It's like, how long have we been doing this? Our kids can't figure out it's 6 o'clock.
That's okay.
Well, the Greasy Bears came back and tied it up, 17-17. Come on, Heather. Sweetie, I didn't answer because I'm streaming. What's up? Yeah, I'm on a stream.
That girl wants to talk today. We love her. She's like, Dad, answer your phone.
Good to see you, George. Later.
Popcorn ceilings. We do not have popcorn ceilings. The ceilings we have are stamped. They're stamped. Yeah. So those are stamped with the leaf pattern. And the other ones are more of this weird scallopy pattern. But I love our ceilings. Says, how about them Seahawks? Yeah, that was a pretty good game. It was annihilation, but it was good.
But Leo, I got to tell you, buddy, if the Rams are to pull this up, well, it's tied now, but the Rams win that game, I think that puts a whole different outlook on the championship game because Darnold does not have a very good record against the Rams. Well, I'll put it this way. In the last 3 weeks of the year, he lost twice to them with us, one of which cost us the rest of the year on playoffs.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to have. Hoved Aquatics is have it be super clean, easy to work with, easy to keep clean. We've got those new sponge filter lift tubes to help with flow because all the plecos like flow, at least a little bit of flow. And then on some of them, we'll probably put it a little heavier. The popcorn on the ceilings was like soft and gushy and kind of spongy feeling.
The reason they did this to our ceilings is because all these ceilings are full of coils. It has that electric coil heat in the ceiling, which we never run, by the way, very rarely.
Yeah, but they make it, it's like a mud that they take and they dunk the stamp into it and then they go stamp and it leaves the impression on the ceiling. So it's actually more of like a drywall mud, only thicker.
What up, Andy? Good to see you, buddy.
Says
It's
what
good to
got
see you,
what
Leo. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. It's good to see you, man.
so Leo, I think I'm buying a used 55 acrylic tank for $100 is a good deal if it's not like completely scratched up. If you're gonna have to put a ton of effort into polishing it to get it to look good, then that's a different story.
If
Then you
it's
have to
set up and
weigh.
ready to go where you don't have to do little or no work, then that's probably not a bad deal. I mean, that's what brand new a 55 acrylic's probably around 250, $300.
Yeah. So $100 is not
I
a bad
kind
deal.
of wish when I was building my fish room, I would have done all acrylic now because they are substantially easier to work with when you're trying to move them around. That's one thing I
Yes.
will say about the acrylics. Like this 300 gallon is acrylic, and me and one other guy can move that.
Yeah.
Now, if that was a 300 glass tank, like our 240 is, it took 6 beefy boys to get that set where it's at. It was my son-in-law and 3 or 4 of his buddies. But yeah,
But we gotta the other thing you have to watch for is it warped? Because once it's warped, it's like you'll never get the warps out. It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the integrity of it because they're still those acrylic tanks are made to last. But the warping looks a little odd on it if it's warped. We have a 55 acrylic, but it is warped. I don't know how it got warped. It was warped before we got it, but it was just given to us.
and that tank, I'm still not going to get rid of it because it still holds water and it's a nice tank.
Then Leo, that's not a bad deal. If it's only a couple of little things with just a little buffing, perfect. Susan more guppies. Beefy boys. Yep, we had some beefy boys come out and help us move that. They're all raw. Oh, are you talking about the lift tubes with the flow? So Susan Moore Guppies showed me how to clean those out. And I remembered she does something with blowing the air reverse. So basically she gets it and she blows reverse on it and it blows out any crud that is into it. And you have to do that at the time that you're cleaning your filters. Blow the crud out of that ring. Um and anyway, she was able to do it like lickety split. If you want, we can have her do a video on how to clean those out.
Absolutely not,
What?
Leo. He asked if I'm sold on JJ McCarthy. I was probably one of the last Vikings fans that was fighting for him. And I mean, I don't think he's the guy because he can't stay healthy long enough to play. I mean, he's been with us 2 years and has played 10 games total. There you go. Sue says you put a syringe with a tiny piece of air tube and water,
Yes.
which we have those syringes because you got them for me for.
Yeah.
Why did we get those? You had me for them for a reason. What did we get those syringes for? I can't even remember. There was a purpose for them at one time.
For water testing, you pull up a syringe full of water, get it into the little test tubes, and test your water that way.
The other thing you got to ask yourself, Leo, for $100, if I went glass, now you're talking, I've got 3 or 4 135s in this house. I paid $100 for. So it's like, should I get a 55 acrylic or should I say screw it and get a traditional glass 135? Oh, I love these girls. They're showing off for me right now. I love it when they come out like this. Aren't they pretty? I love my little girls.
They're
Oh,
so pretty.
That's why I hate when I stream from my thing. You can't see anything as good because the damn light from the
Computer. Yeah. Hope's Aquatics says, I get tired of cleaning them twice a week. Wow, that's a lot. Sue,
Sounds like you got some
yours?
heavily stocked tanks there, Steve.
Because, yeah, she has guppies, and she's using hers with all her guppy tanks. Guppies and cories. She's breeding a lot of Paleotis cories and stir-by cories. And
That's
she's
a
been
video you
gathering up
guys
their
will
eggs.
have to put on the calendar. I don't know when we're doing it, but I will be doing a fish room tour of Susan Moore guppies, and I'm telling you guys are in for a treat.
That's a perfect time to have her do the syringe trick with the
I'll do it while
jackets.
I'm over there shooting the video.
Yeah.
We'll show them why I call her my MacGyver.
Yeah. It's true. She is amazing. So
If
she
you
says she
ever are
doesn't
in a
think about
jam,
it.
Sue Moore will get you out. Guaranteed. What's up, Richard? Hello, Linda Worth. Good to see you.
Yeah, super fun.
But Danikin is going to be making a turn. We're going to be finally starting to get everything going in our direction. I plan to do more videos. And then we will be introducing the reptiles. I think we're going to keep the Danikin Aquatics name. Danny and I have been talking about it. We've got 6 years worth of, build up from that name. It would be senseless to start over with a new name and lose all the stuff we already have out there, basically. Except we will be Danikin on Palm Street. Just plain old Danikin.
Because eventually I will probably sell some reptiles if I do any breeding, but also too, Ken is going to be getting an account on Palm Street to do live auctions on Palm Street. So that will be really, really fun. I can't wait till we can start doing that. I'm super excited for that.
And guys, Lori always does for everybody. I mean, she's a mod for practically every channel out there.
Yep.
So you guys know what this is about. This is for her grandbaby. Her grandbaby's coming soon, and they do have a registry. If you have extra money, would like to donate, maybe buy a set of socks, first couple Pampers, whatever. Give her some love and see what you can do.
She really does a lot for the fish community. And it's a small way to say thank you.
She always. Now, we don't want to add the exotics, Lori. We're just going to keep it Danikin Aquatics. We were thinking about adding the aquatics, then we started thinking about it. We're like, nope, let's just keep it aquatics because the reptile people are going to see. I mean, obviously, when I'm on Palm Street and I'm showing them, they'll understand we got reptiles. So.
And on Palm Street, we're just Danikin. So it's not reptiles or fish. It's just Danikin. But we can have everything go to Danikin Aquatics if somebody needs to email us or get a hold of us.
Leo, I don't think we'll ever have those. Those things require
too big of a cage.
Feeding regimen as well. They'd be just like having a snake. I mean, anything I got to feed mammals to, I'm not getting.
The only kinds of lizards that I kind of would like are the blue anoles. They are a lizard, but they're insect eaters, insectivores.
And Andy said the same thing. Yeah, whatever you do, don't change the brand.
Yeah. Because we're Danikin Aquatics. This is how we started. Yes, I'm getting into the reptiles too, but I still love my fish. And in fact, I'm really debating on what kind of fish I want to keep in here, because in my office I have 2 tanks right now. I will always keep my axolotl in here, so that's 1 tank. And I have 2 ADA tanks in the closet, so I'm going to do something with those. I think I'm going to put them on a shelf next to the door here, but there'll be room for 1 big tank. And so my choices are discus, or do I bring up the goldfish that I got from Susan Moore and just have goldfish there? Now, I don't know if this room's going to be too warm for the goldfish, but I think they would be okay.
Well, if you do that, then what I'll do is that'll pretty much make up my mind what's going to go in the 180 here then.
What?
Although, no, you know what? If you decide to do that route, we'll just get rid of everything and put them in other tanks and get your 240 back to discus level. And we'll just, because you'll be spending a lot of time in there once you start doing your crafting again.
Yeah, that's true. Monster fish gal, discus.
My fear is, though, is putting those expensive fish in that tank. That tank is probably, by us doing it, it's going to need to get broke down soon. Because I mean, I don't trust it much longer. I mean, it's an old tank and it's heavy tank and it's
like the glass is like that thick on it. I mean, it's thick glass.
When I'm done with that tank this time, guys, I don't foresee it being even enough for somebody else to recover. I'm probably just going to take a hammer and smash her down. It's probably because I do not want to even think about lifting that up out of here again.
Sue says fancy goldfish can handle a warm room. Yep. So that's my choices. Just not sure if I'm going to do discus or the goldfish, because I love those goldfish. They are so cute. And I've wanted goldfish for a really long time. I haven't had them since we lived in Hawaii. But I love goldfish. So my fish room is 70 degrees. Yeah, that's about how warm this room usually is, except in the summer it gets hotter. But then I have to actually open this door, keep the bedroom door open because we have the air conditioner in the bedroom. And I have to open this closet door so that all the cold air doesn't go down the hallway, but it comes over into this room. But yeah, in the summer, I have to kind of keep the temperatures mid 70s. I can't let it get up into the 80s because of the cresteds, and the gargoyles probably wouldn't do that good with the higher temperatures either. So I have to keep it a little bit cooler just for them.
But the good news is the room across from that room is our room, which we keep at 60, and we can during the day turn the fan around and shoot that cool air in there, and that should keep them plenty cool.
Either that or eventually we're going to have to get a split and put it in here.
Well, we can do that.
Yeah. Leo says, Bear's about to win. And then Leo says, never mind. And then Monster Fish Gal says, Rams just intercepted.
So, Leo, let me go ahead and commentate this for you. The Rams, Matthew Stafford, he has 6 minutes to get in field goal range. I would say the Bears are done. What up, Eugene? He said, yeah, made me a treat.
A treat trick idea. I sleep in
my comforter recliner 3 nights, and the 4th night I sleep in the king size super luxury. It was a one appreciate the good even more.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
I have no ambitions of a recliner, Eugene. When I had that shoulder surgery, I pretty much lived in the recliner for what, 6 months, Danielle, 3 months, 4 months? What the hell was it? It was ridiculous.
Since you guys could call it the Danikins. I don't know. What do you think? Seems pretty good to me. The Danikins.
Yeah, like I said, on Palm Tree, Danny didn't feel like giving them aquatics. I don't know why she didn't, but we're Danikin on Palm Street.
Because I wanted it to be versatile, depending on what we were selling on Palm Street. Because the other thing is that me and Sue are going to head over the mountain at some point. We're going to get some more manzanita wood. And we can even sell manzanita wood on Palm Street.
And then we'll turn it into ghost wood, which is basically manzanita wood sanded.
Yep. Yeah.
And Danny's figured out how to sand that stuff now. So now she's.
Yeah. The way they're doing it on their
sandblasting. She's probably going to have Sue follow her in my truck with her truck so they get 2 truckloads. So my wife.
Me and Sue might just do that. You never know. 2 truckloads.
All right. I got to see if Mr. Jeff is going tonight. Then also George was talking. He may go tonight. Okay.
Collaboration of Curiosities is on.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, we'll send them to her.
See,
all right, guys, everybody go in because I want to mess with their head. When we do this, what should we make the...
Say poop poop?
Yes, poop poop. That's perfect. She'll know it's us then. So let's find that stream and we'll put the link in the chat. Yep, there she is. She has 3 people in there right now, guys. Let's crash the crap out of her, surprise her. And we'll go hashtag poop poop. And I'm gonna save, copy link, and we'll put that in my. You guys don't know Adele. She's a nice lady from Australia. She's been a member of ours for years.
Thanks for lurking, Night Owl.
All right. So there, I should have known. Thank you, Lori. He's already got it. So go to the stream that Lori put there. Let's go hashtag poop poop.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys.
All right, guys. We greatly appreciate all of you so much for hanging with us for an hour tonight. I will not be streaming, still in town. Okay, George, we'll send them to Adele. So head on over to Adele, whether you're there for a minute or whatever. Just go on over there and say hashtag poop poop. And then I'll be over there in a second as well. But I appreciated you all coming out, hanging with us for an hour tonight.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate all of my moderators for keeping us safe, all of my members and all the super chatters. Greatly appreciate you. But most importantly, we appreciate all of you that stuck with us for a full hour tonight. Much appreciation. As always, love your fish. We'll see you same time next week. Cross your fingers that maybe we will be in our new Pleco room when we do. So, as always, guys, appreciate you. Much love. Have a good night.
Thank you.